please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What's up, guys? Matt here with Galaxy Games 843, back with another Wednesday live stream. Tonight we've got none other than the Howard Hospitality Group and David from Xtreme Vending with us tonight. Welcome, everyone. How's everyone doing out there?
Hey, guys.
Good.
What's up, guys?
What's
How we
up,
doing?
guys?
Happy Wednesday. How's everyone's week going?
Oh, my God. Nonstop.
It's been pretty good.
How's yours,
Yeah.
David? Tell us about it.
Well, for me, I still was getting over that flu, and it was a little bit of a rough week. I'm trying to play catch up. I might have a few new locations lined up. I have a whole bunch of machines that just hit port, so I'm waiting for my machines to come in. I'm real excited for that. I might have new locations already, so that's pretty cool. Oh, I got a different internet provider, ISP. So
good.
hopefully
That's what we like to hear.
I looked at yesterday, so I was going to tell you guys. I forgot. Like I running yesterday. It's really slow though. It's like only 20 megabytes, but as long as it doesn't crap out on me, I'm okay.
Yeah, as long as it's reliable, man.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Well, good. Well, we're glad that you've got some hopefully more reliable internet now, so that you won't be playing the hokey pokey with us, coming in and going out. Right.
I don't know though. Like,
man.
it's not internet still, but at least I have two of them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, man. That's awesome.
Right,
I mean,
for sure. Well, let me just take a moment to say welcome everyone out there. Hey everyone, thanks for all the comments so far. I want to do highlight real quick. First super chat of the night from Dominic Barbato.
Hey!
Thank you, Dom. Appreciate that for the super chat. Thank you so much for that. And Dom, you've been kicking out those videos lately. Good job on those, man. Nice work.
Yeah. Unlike us. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So for those of you that have been wondering where the Howard Hospitality videos are, I actually sent him a text the other day. I'm like, dude, where's your video? I'm like, what's going on, man?
So we came back and just hit the ground running. I mean, we were nonstop, and right before we left, we got a phone call that somebody wanted a combo machine at a hotel, and then we got we kind of went out locating before we left too, and then in the middle of everything going on, I was getting phone calls, and so now we have all these locations, and then we got some machines coming from Grant from Easy Amusements, and so they're on their way, and it's just been them EVA packages showing. I mean, it's just been nonstop, and so I now work full time, so at evenings, I mean, we've been basically like last night we were just doing toys till like 10 o'clock at night. So I mean, it's just I apologize. So I don't really.
It's all good. I think if anyone understands what you're talking about, it's definitely me, because I've got the full-time job too, plus the vending business, plus YouTube, right? And then all the other things I got going on too. So absolutely, I understand where you're coming from. All right, a couple more highlights real quick. First and foremost, another super chat coming in from Kevin Stillwell. Kevin, great to meet you in Vegas, by the way. Very cool. Thank you so much for the super chat. Very awesome. We appreciate that. Nice. And then also, Jaime is with us tonight, says Dom is awesome. Yes, Jaime, he certainly is. Great to meet you in Vegas too, by the way. It was cool hanging out.
And I have to tell you, Jaime saved my butt the other day.
Well, how'd that happen?
I actually had to call him because we have BevMax, and he's the only one that I know of that runs BevMax like us. Yeah. And we had a cup that was stuck, basically, that wasn't moving, and so the whole arm was stuck, and I had never run into that issue before, but thanks to Jaime on the phone, he troubleshooted with me on how to take it apart, and I got it fixed. So thank you, Jaime, for saving my butt on that.
I didn't know you and Jaime were on a phone number basis. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was like, and he actually answered,
Nice.
I mean, I'm nobody, but he was super helpful. And so thank you, Jaime. That was awesome.
I could just see Jaime like, oh, this guy.
Yeah, I know, right?
This guy.
More like,
hello?
Who's that? But no, it was great. It was awesome. And ever since our interview, we've been chatting it up and stuff. And he's just such a cool guy.
That's
and
super cool. Super cool.
For being as young as he is, I mean, the amount of knowledge he has is just through the roof. I mean,
heck yeah. Well, he's he's got a lot of machines, so that helps. That certainly helps. He's probably seen it all. Plus, he's doing this full time too, so
That's
therefore,
true.
he's going to run into more issues like that.
Well,
too.
those glass front, I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, they're like more of the machine, and so
those crazy arms and elevators and belts and all that fun
there's a
stuff
lot
for
going
sure.
on in there. So thank you, Jaime.
Gonna highlight another super chat. Dom making it rain tonight with another super chat coming in. Appreciate that, Dom. Thank you so much. Too cool. Awesome. And then look at this. Jaime also says Dom calls me twice a week for his BevMax, so no worries. so Jaime's officially the YouTube content creator BevMax support system right there. So thanks, Jaime. Appreciate that.
That's gonna be his new nickname.
In your phone, it's going to be Jaime-BevMax, right?
I love that about the community, though. Like, everyone really is so helpful. It's a phone call away for a lot of people,
Yeah.
How many times have I called you, Howard? Like, all the time. We talk on the phone all the time.
Yeah, pretty much almost every day now. We all talk about something. Yeah. I mean, you need to, and I think you also need to bounce ideas off people.
Yeah.
I mean, none of us are ever reinventing the wheel, by any means.
Right.
But it's great to have people that have that knowledge, like you, man. I mean, you've been doing full line forever, so having
feels
those
like
people
it
around.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, I'm done with full line, but now I'm thinking about getting back into full line. I'm thinking to myself, man, I watch your guys' collections and those nice collections. And now that you have NIAX readers, I know that you can put NIAX on the machines. I really am considering going back to full line.
Man, I tell you, if I didn't have full line though, and I could only focus on just claws like you do, I would. That's probably the route I would stay for sure. I know so many people that only do claw in amusement games.
Yeah.
And they won't mess with full line because of the work that goes into it, and the inventory that you got to store and the expiration dates and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to talk anyone out of full line. Don't get me wrong. I do it. I love it, and I'm going to keep doing it. But I know so many people that if they were where you are, they're like, no thanks.
I got it easy because I got my 13-year-old son that he does all the pre-kitting and stuff. So, I mean, I've got it pretty easy. And then since we put the credit card readers on there, I mean, that cut our work in half. So, I mean,
it definitely helps being able to pre-kit and know exactly what to bring and not have to bring everything with you.
He likes the sodas and snacks and knowing what he gets excited about it. So we don't mind doing it and adding that new machine that probably next week when it shows up and doing all that. But we got some work, man. Like we're gonna have to change some coils out and stuff I've never done. So it's gonna be pretty
changing coils is super easy. It's literally they pop
your
out.
Collections Galaxy.
Is that like taking a DBA apart? Is it that easy?
No. So on the back of the coil, there's a little plug that plugs into the actual motor, and it's just it's like squeeze tabs. You squeeze them and it pulls right out, and then you pop the new one in. It's so easy.
That's what they told me about the DBA too. Just pull on it. Just squeeze it.
Put the bar down and pull it out. Right? Yeah. No, this is much easier.
I know,
but
I have a feeling.
On the first time, I could see how you'd be apprehensive about it for sure.
Yeah.
So not to worry. All right, a couple other comments. Claw Madness says, "Is Quick Play coming in tonight?" So guys, Quick Play has something else going on tonight, so they won't be with us tonight. So hopefully everything's going good with them.
Yep.
But no Quick Play tonight. But they're always welcome to join us anytime they want for sure. Brooklyn Larry says, "What's up, fellas?" Hey, Brooklyn Larry, very cool.
Hey.
You're probably not very far from Dominic over there, so. I don't know if you guys ever run into each other in New York, but or even if you're in Brooklyn for that matter, but saying hello, welcome. And then Lolly H says hello, trying to listen while at work. There you go. If you're not able to listen too, you remember there's always the recast, or we're on all the podcast networks now too.
Yep.
So you can always listen on the podcast networks afterwards. You can't listen to it live.
And that's really cool because there's a lot of people that in the group and the Discord and stuff that have said that's been awesome for them because they're at work and all they can do is like have earbuds in their phones and stuff. They can't look at their phone. So they're very happy about that. So that's really cool.
I'm super excited because like I actually, when I'm doing yard work or something like that, I'll have my earbuds in too, and I'll go back and listen to previous streams. Nice. And kind of figure out what went well or what didn't go so well or what we can do differently, or kind of keeps me creative and keeps me thinking about what we can do to make this stream amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm loving having the podcast as well. All right, jumping ahead for just a minute. Another super chat coming in from Mr. Gumballs tonight. Hey, Mr. Gumballs, thank you for that. Appreciate you and your super chat. Still love your screen name. It's so awesome. Good stuff. All right, another question coming in. This one for Xtreme says, it's from Claw Madness. This is Xtreme. Do you have a video on all the settings for a Mini?
Well, yeah, on the OG minis, of course. I have gone through the settings on that. There's somewhere in my history I can do an update. The problem is throughout the time of all the different updates on the OG mini, every mini batch that comes in, I always find that you have to tinker with the settings just a little bit more. So I would say every setting, when you're programming the strength of the claw, just you go in your settings and fiddle with strong claw and weak claw and LGV claw every single time, no matter what, even if it's in the same batch. Always check your settings at your strength of your claw. And as for like the other minis, and actually there's another channel, Cosmic Vending, I believe, did a video about the settings on the claw machine. Great video, by the way. But there's always, every machine's just a little bit different. And then also for the Super Minis and the Golden House Minis and any mini, you always just want, whenever you're programming a machine, always program each mini, because always expect them to be slightly different. So that's what I recommend. But yeah, the settings are pretty easy to go through.
Never reset all settings.
I
learned that the hard way.
Yeah, the original minis, man. If you hit accidentally reset by mistake and thinking you're clearing the audit, it'd be all of a sudden all in Chinese and you freak out.
Yep, that's exactly what happened to me. I didn't know anything. My son actually, he was like, "Dad, I got this." He pulls out his phone. He puts on one of those apps where it's able to read the words and translate it for you real time. He's like, nice. We got this. I'm like, and so thank God he had the brain to think of that, because I was totally lost.
And that's what my wife did for me, because I didn't know. You know,
sure.
She's like, instead, me and Matt would stand there crying while everybody else.
Right. Exactly.
But I got it down, and the newer ones don't go into Chinese anymore. They stay in English. But if it does, if you got the older one where it just goes to Chinese, I got it down now.
That happened to Eli from ENT Vending. He was telling me about that. They got those ones in, and that happened to him. He said, "Oh my God, I didn't know what I was going to do."
It's funny because people talk about it in the Discord. I mean, every once in a while you get a comment like, "Oh, what did I do?" Not as much anymore. Newer models don't do that anymore. They stay English, but it's funny. It used to be an easy problem to fix for everyone. Be like, "Yeah, I can help you."
Good stuff. All right. Up next, I want to highlight Moonwater Minerals is with us tonight. Hey, Moonwater Minerals, thanks for joining us. She says, "I can change the fuel pumps and spark plugs in my husband's car, but I'm terrified to troubleshoot a machine." You got this.
Girl.
If you can do fuel pumps and spark plugs, some simple mini claw machines are really easy. So not to worry about that. You're just fine.
I got to see her channel and stuff. She did that little short today. I guess Kevin contacted her, so she's getting her machine soon. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I watched her.
So she did. Yeah, she did cool two videos. She did one talking about winning the claw machine, which I highlighted in today's video for me as well. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then she had a short about she got word from Kevin that the mini claw machine is going to be arriving soon. So that's super exciting. Congratulations on that. Kevin's wasted no time over there, which is awesome. Great stuff.
It was cool, man. Yeah. He was on it, and he took care of her really quick. And also, I mean, she did that really cool video about what she's going to do with it and her thoughts, and that was really nice. So that was very cool. So thank you. That was really cool.
Yeah, we're excited to see the content you create for sure.
Yeah. Subscribe to Moonwater Minerals channel. Help her get to 100 subscribers. That would be really fun. Because I don't know about you, I'm real excited about seeing her channel grow and seeing more videos. So I would love to see that.
Absolutely.
Sounds like us. We need to make more videos. Sorry.
Another super chat coming in. This one from Rob Skidmore says, "Jonathan, how do you keep your hair so fantastic until this live show?"
So that's funny because it's been all day at work, so I'm surprised it actually looks as good as
you got. That swoosh thing going on, right?
I know. I got these two cowlicks in the front. And usually they either do perfect things or they do nothing. So it's great. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. And I think that's Corinne's husband, isn't it? Moonwater Minerals' husband.
I'm not sure.
I think it is.
I swear every week there's a different screen name for him, so I'm not sure.
I'm
not sure what's what. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, Rob. I appreciate it.
He says this is my other account. Yes. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. He has another account. He has a gaming account. I remember that. It was different.
That's what was throwing me off, Rob. I wasn't quite sure. All right. Thought I was going crazy for just a minute there, but we're back. All right, good.
Only the rest of you
with this new internet, I can see you guys in HD finally.
There we go. Oh, good.
And I can see your hair, Howard, a lot better.
We're a lot uglier in HD. So
yeah, both of you guys look clear.
You look clear as well. Tarika TV joins us, says, hey, everyone. Hey, Tarika, thanks for coming back and joining us for another week. Appreciate you being here. Very cool. And then let's see, who else do we got? We got Big Guy Customs, says, hey, gang, how's everyone? Hey, Big Guy Customs, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. And then let's see. Okay, Moonwater Mineral says it's on hold again because I'm paying for a Nayax reader. So you're going to get Nayax on the Super Mini Claw Machine too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
She was in between getting in or not. And she actually, I think she's going to put it on herself, which is really cool. So she was asking about that today. She was texting me and asking me, how to put it. And I'm like, the video is your best bet, there's
a couple YouTube videos out there that show you some kind of step-by-step how to do it, right? I think you both did a video like that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned from
Jonathan.
I learned from Jonathan, and I was like, oh, this is easy. Jonathan showed me how easy it was.
Well, and then Kevin, now he has that plate. You just unscrew the other one, you stick it right on. So, for now, it's way easier than, we had to actually drill the holes and, you don't have to do any of that stuff anymore. So now it's just plug and play and then just solder a couple wires and you're good to go. So
easy
I think her and her husband will get it. No problem.
Absolutely.
It'll be a fun little date.
Yeah.
and if you guys ever need tech support, we're here to help. So just reach out to one of us and we'll all help you out for sure.
We can FaceTime together or something if you want, and I can walk you through it. But it's really easy, actually. As long as it's just the soldering is the hardest part. And it's not really that hard. So
for sure.
I'm going to be ordering 10 pretty soon. 10 of those Nayax readers. I got
absolutely. Hey,
using the Galaxy Games.
Save some money. Use my code.
I know. I was going to say Galaxy Games 843. Of course, I'm going to save my money. Well, I found out using the code, I can get 5 of them financed and 5 of them I'll have to pay for. So that's cool. It still gives me 10.
Absolutely. That's cool.
I'm pretty sure you get credit for all 10 of them, even though
For sure. Yeah, that won't matter. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. Angels here says, are you guys planning on purchasing the mini cut from Kevin? Let's talk about that machine. That's a cool machine. Cool. It's like a mini machine, but it's a cut to win or a single barber cut, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and it opens the door when you cut the wire.
Yes.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it was really nice and small. It wasn't, it's perfect.
It really is.
Yeah. You could put it right next to your mini claw somewhere if you wanted to even. It's a great size.
They would complement each other very well. Absolutely. Yeah. Mm-hmm. As of right now, I'm not planning on ordering one because I don't have a location ready for something like that. But I think they're awesome. And I think they're going to be really cool. I would definitely love to have one.
We're still trying to get him to buy a mini claw machine. Dang it. We're getting to get
I love my full-size claw machine. You guys have seen how well I'm doing with those. Those just do better for me, I think, especially at that pizza restaurant.
Space, that's great.
I know that was a really fun collection. What was you said 38 days or 35 days at?
It was 5 or 6 weeks. So for the pizza collection, it was 5 or 6 weeks. I was supposed to do it while we were in Vegas. And then we came back, and I've been super busy ever since we got back too.
Yeah.
And then when every time I go, because we go every Friday, and some nights it's super busy, and I won't do it when it's super busy because I don't want to do that when it's so jam packed full of people. Because number one, it's just you're pulling a bunch of money out of the machine, and people are playing the machine. I don't want to interrupt that, things like that. So I only collect from it when it's not super busy there. So this past Friday, it was not super busy there. So we were able to eat pizza and then collect from the machine. So it worked out well. Yeah.
Yeah, you could barely had any more room in that bill stack. Though.
Yeah, it was almost full. So it was definitely time to collect. Absolutely.
Well, we're excited. We're getting our first full-size machines next week. So it'll be a whole new ball game for us. So
do you want to tell everyone what machine you're getting?
So we're getting a Toy Soldier. Thank you. Toy Soldier and a big choice from Grant that he had in his storage that he refurbished. So they're all new electronics, all new hardware.
Great machines for you. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think they'll be awesome. And we have an old school diner that they're going in up near us, right by the airport and by the hotels. So it should be. And then what's really cool that I just found out is that the week after we put it in, is they're doing they call it Cool April Nights, which is where they have a car show for a whole week on
sick.
that. So that the diner is like the hangout or where everybody goes. So
Nice.
We're really excited. So it's good timing for them to go in.
Perfect.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. But then we have some medium ones too, some Galaxies that we ordered from him that are going in also. And a sweet treat.
Those Galaxy machines, I'm kind of fond of those, you know.
Geez, so are we.
Can we say what we're giving away? Yeah.
Can we do it? Let's do it.
Let's talk about it. Now's a good time to talk about our next giveaway, right?
Yes,
so we're not going to give you the details of how we're going to give it away, but we can talk about what we're going to give away, can't we?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
I'll put a picture of it in Discord.
You got one? Okay.
Yeah, I'll put it in the Discord.
David, tell them what we're giving away.
Well, I think this is a Galaxy machine. Galaxy should talk about it, but yeah, it's the Galaxy claw machine. So it's all Galaxy games, man.
So absolutely. So the AZ Amusements Galaxy, it's not a mini claw machine. It's not a full-size claw machine. How big is it, Jonathan?
24 inches.
24-inch claw machine.
So we teamed up with Grant
medium. Yeah.
From AZ Amusements, and he is giving us a 24-inch Galaxy claw machine to give away on our live stream.
And I'm jealous because I want to win it, and I can't win it. Right?
So we said it might be. We said it might be something bigger. This is bigger. This is
definitely bigger, definitely wider, right? For sure. So we're not sure how or when the contest is starting or how it's going to work, but we're going to be giving away another claw machine. So for all of you out there that entered and did not win the last claw machine giveaway, you got your redemption coming. We're going to have another chance to give away another claw machine, not a mini this time, not a full size. We'll call it a medium claw machine. The 24
I'm sweating. I'm so excited. Like this
I know. And guys, you watched our Las Vegas videos, right? They had these machines all over the place. These Galaxy machines. I know I highlighted them every time I saw them.
Yeah.
Because I had to, because of my name, right? So I had to highlight them. So you saw them all over the place. They've got cool toppers on them that say Galaxy and with these LED lights, and they got a cool background, and they got cool lights on the sides, and they're just like I said, they're not too big, they're not too small, they're just awesome. So we're going to be giving another one away.
This is like a whole nother level. I mean, these machines,
whole nother level.
The lights are on the sides, the Galaxy on the top. I mean, they just look like. I think you're going to put one in the Discord right now, right, David? You're going to put a picture.
Yeah, I just posted in the Discord. The other thing I like about it is the claw is slightly larger. It's large enough to take on a bigger plush.
Yes.
But also the perfect size to still be able to grab the smaller toys. I talked to Grant about that.
I also talked to Grant about it as well, and you can actually change the claws out depending on what kind of prices you want to run. So you can put a full-size claw, or you can put a mini claw in it too. Because we talked about that in my video.
Yeah.
Jumping real quick. Super chat from Dominic Barbado. Look at that, man. It's got a cool the video game controller dances goofily under the word woot is the highlight. It's a super sticker. Thanks, Dom. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Wow.
Again, Dominic making it rain tonight.
So I mean, we've been running those golden houses since day one, along with our candy machines ones. And I got to tell you, I mean, just like Kevin from Candy Machines, Grant has the best customer service. We love the machines. They're just, they're top notch. And this machine, I hadn't seen it in person. Like, he had sent me pictures when we were talking about doing the giveaway and stuff.
Yeah.
But I hadn't seen it until I went to Vegas, and then seeing it in person is like a whole nother.
It really unlocked my love for the machine. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
It's such an eye-catching machine, and the LED lights just like make you gravitate towards it. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And one of you out there is going to win it.
Yeah. And just like David said, the fact that you can run pretty much anything in it, you can run small, big, whatever you wanted to do. You can have a great mix in there of almost anything you wanted to, which is just, it's phenomenal. It's just great. And the fact that it's only 24 inches, so normal claw machines are about 18 roughly, I think. Isn't it 18 inches wide, David? Right?
Well, the regular my Mega Minis are 14 inches wide.
Yeah, they're just over a foot wide. Yeah.
Yeah, just over. But here's the thing: whenever I have a location, there's always 2 foot, 3 foot spare. So when people think on big claw machines, they're thinking something like 4 or 5 feet, 3 foot even. Yeah. But the 2 foot mini right there, I know it's not technically a mini, but it's still a small claw machine, and it will fit perfectly almost everywhere. It still will fit in my SUV. That's the main thing.
Another the great highlight too when I talked to him was you can still fit it in the back of your car, the back of your SUV. So when moving machines around or locating machines, it's going to be, just as easy.
Yeah, it'll work great.
Well, our goal now, since we've gotten into our locations and we've become really comfortable, is we want to move over to these, like in those established locations, to do a little bigger, because I think that they just draw like so much more attention, just the way they look, but also just that they're a little bigger, but it's not too big. And everybody we've asked, like we're adding one in Logan's right now, and then we got a couple of locations that said, sure, you can bring in something a little bigger, and they're totally happy with it. I think that's the best size. Like they just, they're just a great size for not being like, you could still move it, but at the same, and it doesn't take up a lot of room. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I'm excited. These things look so cool. So
what's cool about this Galaxy machine is the price tag. Did you guys see the price on those machines? How affordable they are?
I'm trying to remember what do you want to remind everyone what they were?
They're under $2,000. They're $19.99. If you ever purchased a larger machine before, like I bought a 24-inch before, you're spending around $2,500 to $3,000 for a machine. But this thing is under $2,000, which is awesome. And I believe it comes with 2 coin mechs for that price point.
Yeah,
obviously you can add a dual acceptor and a Nyx reader. Those are options you can add on. But just having 2 coin mechs is really cool. I love my cranes that I gotten from Rainy. Just because I went with the cheaper model, because the cheaper model came with 2 coin mechs. And I can tell you what, having 2 coin mechs is a big difference, because if one mech gets jammed, if someone sticks a toothpick in there, you still have your second mech there.
Yeah.
And that saved me so many times. I don't think I've ever had 2 coin mechs get jammed at the same time when I've done a collection. I've always had one, but not the other. So that's awesome, knowing that you have 2 coin mechs.
That's something I learned from your video. I watched your guys' video last night with the new one with you and your wife, which is great. You're putting her in your videos now. I think that's so cool.
Yes.
And then she's because she's always been there helping you, but you've never seen her. And the fact that she actually is talking and doing stuff now is really cool, because she's awesome. And seeing you guys do it together just makes me so happy, because I know you guys are so tight, Yeah. And the fact you were saying is like, and something I don't think about all the time is I don't always check my coin mechs. And I didn't even think about doing that. Like, that's really bad. But I hadn't thought about checking. I always check my DBAs now because I had that problem. But I haven't checked my coin mechs. And that's something I'm going to start doing from now on. So I learned that from watching your video last night, because I was like, man, I didn't even think about that. I got to start checking.
I appreciate you. You texted me last night, but I was asleep. And I woke up and I forgot to respond to you today. But yeah, my wife, it was a lot of fun having her in that video. I actually had to clip out. It's great having editing, where you can edit it out. Because she was recording, and when I went to that last spot, I swear there was a bump in the road or something. I tripped and I fell, and my wife recorded it, and she was laughing, and I was like, "Watch out, dude! There's a dip in the road," and it was flat as can be. I don't know why I tripped.
So your wife laughs at you too. So Mrs. Galaxy Games laughs at you. I do something like that too. I spilled my cooler the one time. She thought it was the most hilarious thing.
And it's so cute. You guys had that little thing with the dollar bill. When you drop the dollar bills, and teases you and stuff. Like that just makes it that much more fun. That you guys can do it together. That's really cool. Yeah. I enjoy doing it with the kids. I mean, I have a blast with them. But the fact you can do it with her too is really cool. That's awesome. And Miss Galaxy Games, I see her all the time too. So
she loves to stock up that snack machine at the truck accessory shop for some reason. Like she's like, that's my machine. I'm like, okay. Have at it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go for it. Whatever, more power to you. So we got a lot of questions coming in about the contest, which we don't have a lot of answers yet, which is why we're not really talking about how this contest is going to work. So some of the questions that we've seen tonight in the comments are, is this machine going to come with a dollar bill acceptor as well as coin mechs?
I believe so, yeah.
I think so?
Yeah, but I don't think it'll be a Nyax on it.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't count on Nyax for sure.
Yeah. But he'll probably have a DBA and a coin mech on there. I'll double check tonight. I'll just talk to him when I get done, and then it'll also come with a load of plush. A load of
nice with prizes.
Yeah.
Claw Madness says, "Hey, be nice, Moonwater. Don't take both claws." So again, congrats to Moonwater Minerals for winning the first claw machine. Yeah. She also says, "I won't enter. Don't worry." So.
Oh, she can enter?
She's going to spread it around. I think you should.
I would laugh so hard if
I would laugh so hard too. I would laugh so hard too.
She'd have a claw empire.
Well, that's what we're all working for, right? We're all working for the claw empire. All right, another question from Claw Madness for Xtreme. He says, "Hey, Xtreme, What's he saying here? Is that a tabletop mini behind you? I ordered one from Walmart for my YouTube channel.
No, it's
a full size. Yeah, it's a full size.
This is my very first mini I ever had. This is I retired it.
That's machine number 1 right there.
Yep.
This is the first mini ever. It's ran for nearly 4 years, and I was like, I gotta retire this sucker before it gets destroyed. And I upgraded with other machines, but I didn't want to get rid of this machine at all because this is my very first mini, and it still works. The power's on. I didn't bring the power. Yeah, I don't think I have my power cable plugged in there, so I could power it on. Next time I'll have it on for you guys. But yeah, that's my original OG mini, very first. Cool. If I look at the numbers, I think it's generated like $7,500 or something like that.
Nice.
It sells.
There you go. Good stuff. Next question from Claw Madness is, when is the estimate for when the giveaway will happen? Do we know that, guys? Do we know like what kind of time frame we're looking at?
We're hoping like we can iron everything out by next week. We're hoping. We really need to get started on it. So we're just trying to. We felt like last time there was a lot of hoops to jump through to enter the win.
We're gonna make it easier this time.
And so we're trying to make it easier, and we're trying to find the best way to do that. And so we know you're gonna have to subscribe to Quick Play, us, and those.
Quick Play will be doing this with us too.
Yeah,
guys.
Quick Play is also involved in this, so you'll have to do that no matter what. But other than that, all we want you to have to do is basically somehow enter, and then that's it. And that's what we're trying to find out. We've been playing with some Discord stuff, but it's been hard because it's basically like a time released giveaway, which is not what we want to do. We want to be able to choose the time and when we do it and stuff. So that's David and I are trying to iron that part out. So that's why we don't have the final, but you will have to basically.
We wanted to make it easier because last time it got a little dicey, especially when we had. What was his name? Alex. I already forgot the first one.
I forget. Alex Thompson, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah, Thompson.
Yeah,
I think that was his name. We it would have been so great to pull that name on the Vegas floor and not had to do the redraw. But it still was really fun having a redraw. But it'd been fun to be able to not have that hiccup. So we're trying to avoid any people that are not going to show up or who are not in the Discord. We want to know right away.
Yeah. So that's the only reason. So hopefully, we just both been so busy, but hopefully, I mean, we've had the giveaway set up for a little while now, but as far as getting the final thing, that's what we're waiting on. So we apologize, but that's why. We don't want to make it hard on you. We want you to be able to just click and you're entered, you know what I mean? And subscribe and that's it. And so that's why. So hopefully this week we should have it ironed out.
For sure. And we're excited. It's going to be awesome. Another claw machine. And then maybe we'll give something away even after that contest.
Oh, yeah, we will.
I think claw machine giveaways are popular.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with winning a free claw machine, right?
I know. What YouTube channel does that? No one.
Nobody.
Just these 4.
Yep.
Good stuff. All right. Up next, Deep Driller 2.0 says, "What up, all? My first time on. Hey, welcome, Deep Driller. Thanks for joining us. That's a cool car you got in your picture there. That looks pretty cool."
It is.
And then he says, "Found you guys on IAPA streaming."
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That's cool. Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah. How did that happen?
I don't know. I don't understand it.
I mean, I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, so as you guys know, we're starting to talk about that next trip, which is in November for the IAPA show in Florida.
Yeah.
It's going to be challenging for some of us to get there, I'm sure. I know, Howard. I know you got a full plate.
Well, you know what? It kind of might work out because
instead
of giving me basically taking paid time off that I was supposed to have and using that, they basically just didn't pay me for that week.
That works too.
So I mean, that means I've been building up my time. So I'm gonna probably have the time to go.
Good.
Hopefully.
Good.
So if you want to reserve it as soon as you can, though, just because that's the holiday season.
I'm just scared, man.
I know.
Now you know exactly how I felt last fall, right? When we were talking about Vegas, right? You know exactly how I felt.
I'm just scared the fact of it's a new job and I don't want to, take advantage of time away and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm concerned about is I want to make sure that, I'm fair to them and, all that kind of stuff. So
if I end up going to this, I'm taking my wife and we're going to Disney World at least a day or two.
Well, you have to. You're going to be right there. I mean, you might as well.
Right. You know, it was fun when I first got married. My wife never ever went to Disneyland or anything. She grew up actually homeless most of her life, which is really sad. So when we got married, I think like 4 months later, we went to Disneyland together, and that was so magical. I loved that so much, taking her on all the Disney rides for the very first time. Like she showed no emotion, but when we drove by and you see the Disneyland entrance, she started crying. It was so.
Oh man, that's so cool.
That's cool.
It was fun.
Well, you love Disney, man. You're like a Disney fanatic, so that's.
I
that's
love
really
Disney.
cool.
Yeah,
yeah.
I love the Disneyland and feel.
Right?
And, yeah,
good stuff. Well, like I said, I hope you all can make the trip because I'm definitely going to this one for sure. I don't even have to fly there; I can drive to this one, so it's going to be easy. Plus, Mrs. Galaxy Games 843 is going to go. She's excited about it. So I'm very, I'm definitely locked into this point. I mean, I got to go now. If she's going, I'm going. So for sure. But yeah, so lots of planning to do. November in the teens in Orlando, Florida. IAPA, going to be a cool time. Definitely a big show, just like we saw in Vegas, but a little bit different. More focused on amusement stuff, concessions, amusement parks, games, stuff like that. It's going to be awesome, though. Can't wait. Dom, I don't know. Did you find a place yet? I know you were talking about going too, or maybe talking about all getting a place together and really having some fun. That'd be cool if we could work something like that out. I don't know. We'll talk offline. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, one of those houses.
Cool. All right. Let's see what else do we got here in the comments. A lot of people saying hello. So hello, everyone. What's great?
I can see comments finally.
Say what?
Oh, hey, Amelia.
we saw Amelia in the background there. Yes.
You know how my internet always crashed on my other connection? Like I could never see comments, and now I can see comments for once. Like when you highlight them, I can see them show up now.
Mr. Gumballs, he's pointing out Disney is now $, $. Very expensive, right?
It is. I know. I totally.
And there we go. So Deep Driller's clarifying. He says maybe it was not from IAPA. It was from that show a couple weeks ago, the NBVA conference and trade show in Vegas. Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes, we did a live stream from Vegas. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Somebody put in the chat they were wondering when that cutter machine would be available. I was texting Kevin, so I apologize.
So yeah, we don't have a date on that yet, but we're gonna see if we can find out for sure. I saw my name highlighted in one of the comments. Let me see if I can find it here. Here we go. Here it is. Mr. Anime Frank says, found Galaxy Games 843 after acquiring an old FSI and trying to make it credit card compatible. Now I'm gung-ho for cloud vending now. Yeah. So you found my video where I took the old USI, FSI, whatever you call it, machine and made it credit card compatible with that upgrade kit. Very cool. I'm glad you found that video. I'll tell you, those kind of videos for me usually do well over a long period of time. Not right away, but over a long period of time. It gets consistent views. So I love those kind of videos where I can show people how to do something or like do a how-to on fixing a machine or repairing a machine, or they always do so good for me. So I love doing those kind of videos for sure. All right. What else do we got here? All right. So Moonwater Mineral says, I've got 2 fellow crystal selling friends who live in Orlando, so they really need to go too. Yes. Start planning your time off from the military now. So that way there's no
Take
leave.
all your tests.
Yes.
We do show up. Yeah, we want to meet you this time. We
need you to hang out with us for sure.
Yeah.
And I know you wanted to be there in Vegas too, you and your husband. So you definitely need to make sure you work this one out. Absolutely.
Congratulations again, man. It's so cool you won. That's really cool. I'm still super excited for you. That's awesome.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to contact ET Vending, and I'm going to go over there and just like borrow their house. Be like, hey, I'm moving in for a couple days.
Remember that no, they're a couple hours away.
Oh, you're going to go stick quarters in all their DBAs.
Darn it. They need to move over there.
Too funny. All right, here's a good question, and I'm sure none of us know the answer because none of us have been to IAPA yet. But the question is, how do you get into IAPA? I'm sure you need to just buy a pass. I would imagine. Just like the NBVA or the Amusement International Expo or whatever. You had to buy a pass to get in, and that's what we did.
Somebody told me, I don't know, when I was at MBVA, that they were saying like everything is separated. Like there's the actual conference part of it, and then there's like the trade show part of it, and like you pay for the whatever you want to do. So I think you pay for each individual part. So
good, because I just want to go to the trade show. I'm not really as concerned about the actual conferences or seminars when it comes to amusement parks and concessions and stuff like that. That really doesn't really
do some full line stuff there though too. Isn't there full line?
I think there's a separate conference for full line. I want to say it happens in Atlanta, but I could be off. Somebody out there, if you know of a full line convention or something with more full line vending, throw in the comments and let us know.
Dominic would know.
Dom might know.
Yeah.
I want to say there's something in Atlanta, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So now let's take a moment just to remind you guys, we got 45 viewers watching the stream right now, but only 24 thumbs ups.
Yeah.
So guys, take a minute, take a moment, give this live stream a thumbs up. We would really appreciate that. Yeah, guys, we would appreciate the help. It helps other users find the stream also. So give us a thumbs up. There we go. I see those are increasing nice. Good job, guys.
There we go. Thank you.
All right. So Keith Arnold says, I'm in Orlando and I've got a guest bedroom. So I'm not sure who's shacking up with Keith, but there you go. Oh, and he just sent us a super chat too. Let me jump ahead to the super chat. He says, I'm in Orlando with a guest bedroom as a super chat. Nice. So he really wants someone to stay with him. Thanks, Keith. We appreciate that.
I don't think he wants
So Keith, maybe you can answer some questions about IAPA and getting into IAPA and costs and things like that. If you want to just throw some comments down and let us know kind of how that goes. Obviously, if you're in Orlando, you've probably been to IAPA multiple times. Can you give us some info? Can you let us know? Share some things in the comments for us, please. Anthony Hastings says IAPA is very expensive. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Any show that big and that cool is going to be expensive, I can imagine. And then we got another super chat coming in, this time from 720 Vending. Thanks, 720, for the super chat. Guys, 720 Vending has a short that has gone viral, guys.
Yeah, man, he's blowing up. What really makes me sad is that we were like neck and neck.
You guys were neck and neck, and now he's obliterated you.
Now he just killed me.
He's obliterated you. He's like, I think he's almost. Last I looked, his short was at like 500,000. Now I think I saw in the comments it's up to like 700,000.
2,000 subscribers now. Like, it's
he's just blowing it up. His subs are way up. His views are way up.
Oh,
really cool. I don't know how you got that short to go viral like that, but great job, man. Congratulations on that. That's very cool. Good stuff.
The gods love him.
Yeah, I think he's like 2,300 or something. When last time I looked, he was doing awesome.
Last time I looked, he was 1,800.
2,400 subs. Crazy.
See, it shows you what one good short video can do for your channel. I mean, that's awesome.
We just need to copy and paste.
Stop rubbing it in.
I've been telling you for a long time you need to do
consistent shorts. I know you have. I'm sorry, man. I just don't have time. I've been trying.
You get the short gold mine.
Well, we're gonna have so much content coming though with all these machines and all this stuff we're gonna be doing, and we're gonna be filming everything. So we will have a lot of content. It's just been busy, but I got a lot to show people because, I mean, a lot of people have never gotten machines before delivered and they don't know how it all works. And, because it's a whole ordeal. And then you got to unwrap them and check them. And so I'm going to try to do all that on Monday, and I'll try to film a bunch of stuff and just hopefully it'll help some people to understand
just set up your camera on a tripod and go to town. I mean, heck yeah. That's what we like to hear. Just hit 2,400 subs. 720, man. That's awesome, man.
That's awesome.
I looked like yesterday you were at 1,800, so you're killing it. That's really cool.
That's so cool.
All right. Anthony Hastings chiming in with some info about IAPA. He says it's north of $350 for a floor pass. Yikes, right? I normally get the hookup from suppliers. Yeah, well, we're all going to need to talk to your supplier.
Yeah, no kidding.
So to bring your wife over, it'd be $700 this year.
Yeah, plus your airfare
and hotel. Or
plus your
YouTube
hotel.
house.
Oh man, that's a lot.
Plus food. Plus if you're going to Disney.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm not going to Disney.
I'm
going to IAPA. That's where I'm going.
Wow.
Right.
Makes my head hurt, man.
It does. So, start saving now. Start putting away some of your vending money because remember, it's a business expense, guys. It's a business expense. Cool. All right. Moonwater Mineral says, "Dang 720. I need some help with YouTube. I just want to get past 69 subs. LMAO."
Why'd you choose 69?
Well, we're gonna get Moonwater Minerals up to at least 100 here. I mean, I shouted her out in my video today.
Yeah, you need like 300.
Yeah, we need to get her going.
Well, she should at least have. How many are watching us right now? 43 people need to subscribe that are watching.
She's in the 60s. So yeah, everyone here is subscribed, right? You guys are all subscribed to Moonwater Minerals.
Yeah.
If you're not, you better go do it. Good. 720 says, "I'm catching up to David real quick because David, you just passed 3,000 while we were in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
and now he's at 2,400. Man,
yeah, he was just under. He was tied with Howard when we were in Vegas.
Yeah, he was like 750.
You guys were both in the 700s, right?
Yeah.
Just goes to show you, consistency is key." Jonathan's going to drop out of the stream like.
That's so mean.
Oh, that's too funny.
What's really bad is that Amelia came out last night and said, she goes, "I was on our TikTok." And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, you're not posting on TikTok." And I said, "I know." I said, "I haven't had a chance to." She goes, "You haven't posted since January." And I'm like, like with that kind of head, like this. And I'm
I'm bad about TikTok too, though. Like TikTok is secondary to me. YouTube is
number
really
one. Cool
TikTok
though. She's
secondary.
like, "Well, log me in and I'll do it." I'm like, "Okay." So she's gonna be hopefully taking over the TikTok stuff. Hopefully,
yeah.
She said. So
I'm so guilty though of kind of putting TikTok on the back burner. Like I had a couple videos do really well over there, but the problem is, it's just I don't know. I feel like I just don't get the value out of it. So, I mean, and all I really do is share my shorts over there too. And so I really should. I've got a bunch of shorts.
Well, I think that's what she's thinking is that people go there and then they'll, click over and come to our channel is what she's thinking.
All right. So I'll get back serious. I'll get back serious for going on TikTok just because I've been giving you a hard time about YouTube.
Yeah, so exactly. Listen to the 11-year-old Matt. She knows.
All right. I'm going to take Amelia's advice. You guys just follow me on TikTok. Content's on the way, but you've probably already seen it anyway because I just recycle YouTube content for TikTok. That's all I do. All right, here we go. Keith Arnold says, "IAPA 3 days for show floor, only $79. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So that $350 must be for the whole show. I just want floor passes.
Yeah,
that's all
must
I want.
be. Dang.
Yeah. So that's way more realistic. Okay, I got everyone's buying again now, right?
Buy.
Well, I thought you were buying our way. Isn't that the way it's going?
I mean, for $79, I probably could, right?
Yeah,
maybe.
All the stream money is gonna have to come our way.
I think we should just show up and be like, "Hey, we're from YouTube. We're here to film. Like, let us in. We're from YouTube."
Yeah,
for sure. All right, Insert Coin Vending's here tonight. Says we have an owner whom may be receiving a bigger claw machine and placing it near our Mini. How would you guys handle any potential maintenance questions about their machine or sourcing prizes? I would offer to sell them prizes in a markup.
You could do that, and you could also, why won't they let them get their own and put it in? I don't know if they bought their own and now they want them to.
That's what it sounds
service
like.
It.
Sounds like they're going to do a full size machine, and it sounds like they might want some service related stuff. I mean,
that's a great opportunity, man. If you can do 50-50 with them or something, you tell them you'll do all the prizes and keep it full and service it and stuff. You're already there anyways, right?
50-50 after expenses.
Right. So 30%, whatever it is, 35%. But that's a great deal. I mean, you didn't have to buy the machine. So that's even better. You know what I mean? That's $2,000 you didn't have to spend or whatever it's going to be for the machine. So heck yeah, just tell them I will take care of it for you and I'll get all the prizes and do it all. That's awesome. That's fantastic. I mean, and then you don't, so far as servicing it I haven't had any service issues. David can tell you, everybody tells me that servicing claw machines is like the easiest thing on the planet. And I've only dealt with full line, and I've had nightmares with that. But they said the claw machines, like you said, David, right? They're really easy. I mean, they're not hard. And Matt knows too.
Usually the biggest problem is a coin jam or a bill jam, which you know how to fix now.
Because everybody says the gantries and stuff are pretty bulletproof, except for like the the rope or whatever may break or something. But they said those things are pretty solid, right?
I mean, well, I just had to replace a motor in mine. I mean, you saw that video, right?
Yeah, I saw that video. That was a good video.
Yeah,
and basically, the mini claw machines are exactly the same as the NeoFun claw machine that you replace the motor. When you tear it apart, it all looks like the same, just a lot smaller.
Yep, smaller parts.
So I mean, heck, man, jump on that. That's a great opportunity. That's awesome. Insert Coin.
By the way, I forgot to tell you guys, Insert Coin got their prizes yesterday.
Oh, good.
Secondary. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that. That was
good.
Cool.
So that was the box of plush, correct?
Yeah, from Flatline, or well, from it came from Flatline overall, but it was the secondary prize. Yeah.
But I think that's a great thing. I mean, like, because we're still paying off our machines on some of them. You know what I mean? Like we had to finance some of them, and the rest of them we paid for. But I mean, that's a big part of your cost is paying off your machines. So if you can avoid that, I mean, you're in the money like immediately. Like that's fantastic. So awesome. That's great for you. I think and then plus. Like I've noticed when people put a little one next to the big one, everybody says it does real well because you put, the price is higher or whatever, and they have a cheap version and then more expensive, and they both benefit, right, David? Because you had that on one of yours, didn't you?
Oh, I got several locations. My minis usually do the best. I didn't even record this collection, but I went over and I have a big machine, a small machine. And the big machine's $1 and the small machine's 50 cents. People love to play the 50-cent machine.
Oh yeah, they get twice as many plays.
Yeah. And I did the collection. I think the big one for the 3 weeks did $75, where the little one did $250. So the location did like 300 plus, but it was all in that mini, and it was just like full of quarters, so many quarters, and that's why that's why I have to go to the bank all the time. So I just have so many quarters from these little ones. But
we're about to find out because we just ordered one of those Galaxies that's coming next week is going to go into Logan's. So you've seen our Logan's videos. So we're going to have the Golden House and then a Galaxy right next to it, and we'll see how it works out. So we'll let you guys know. But we're hoping that
you put another machine in there.
Yeah, it's so cool. Like, well, what we found out, which we didn't know, is the manager actually has an addiction to claw machines.
Oh, does he?
We went in and he gave me this full spiel of like, well, this one actually, when you release it and you drop it, it actually tilts a little bit to the left, so you have to kind of make sure that you line up. And he's like telling me how he does it. I'm like, oh, geez, like he's got like he's like precise with it and stuff. So
he plays it once or twice.
Yeah, he plays it all the time. So
that's so pretty cool.
So he's all excited about the new one. So yeah,
I was going to show you guys. It's kind of funny. Do you ever see these flat penny collection things? Like
yeah.
You can get them at Disneyland. I only got 4 with me. There was 5 of them in my coin mech. Someone stuck 5 of these in one of my coin mechs.
Hey, free souvenirs.
Yeah,
those are worth 51 cents. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, because the people put the 50 cents. Gotcha.
Because it takes 50 cents plus the penny to roll it through.
Right.
That's why
I didn't say I was fast. I'll figure it
out. Well, you got there. You came around.
I got there. It's just not the quickest.
It's some sort of park. It says Reed Park Zoo. Reed REID Park Zoo.
Don't know where that is, but
cool. I don't know where that is either. Someone just jammed up my machine, but it's okay. It's in Tucson apparently. I ended up getting some souvenirs.
Well, there you go. I know we've got a bunch of those pennies from all over the place. We always got them at amusement parks because that was one thing we always used to do all the time, for sure. And it was a cheap souvenir, 51 cents. All right, lots of shout outs in the chats tonight. We got Nicole. Right, she said call her Nicole last time. Says, hey, Galaxy Games, Howard and Xtreme Vending. Hey, thanks Nicole for joining us. Appreciate you here. Very cool.
I like that one.
Yeah. And Keith Arnold says, claw machines are easy when they are new, but wait until they get older. Yeah. The more plays they get, the better chance you have of something breaking down or something going wrong. Or like Jonathan said, the strings break. That's always fun when that happens. And you got to scramble and get a new string in there.
Yeah.
So some are a lot easier to replace the strings than others, though. I will say.
But
that.
like I said, this one's 4 years old and it runs like a champ still.
Yeah.
And like if there's ever a problem, it's pretty easy for me to fix. I got them all figured out. I don't think they're too hard. I would much rather deal with a claw machine breaking down than I think a full line. Like if the compressor went out on the soda machine, that would suck.
So we're not.
I got to jump ahead. Rob, which is Mr. Moonwater Minerals, with the super chat.
Oh, hey!
I love this. I love this question. He says, "Okay, gents, since I don't want a machine sleeping in my bed, I'm curious to know how the Nayax readers work. Do you pay a monthly or a percentage?" So here's how they work. So basically, there's a monthly fee. For claw machines, it's going to run, I think, $7.99 a month. But you never actually have to pay it because they just take it out of the money that they collect for you, and they take it out before they deposit it into your bank account. Now, from a full line standpoint, there's an extra 10-cent charge that most of us just tack on to the actual final sales price. But maybe the two of you that have these on your claw machines can tell us how that works when it comes to the per transaction fee. How's that work for you guys?
We charge it on ours. We charge 10 cents every
extra
time.
10 cents too.
So you can or you can't. It's your choice. We do, just because most people know that there's a transaction fee for credit cards and they don't have cash, so they're using your services. So we always charge it, and it covers any. Basically, that pays your monthly fee.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And honestly, every month, like I said, you'll get an invoice, but you don't get an actual bill. Like you never have to actually physically write a check to Nayax.
Unless you didn't sell anything for the whole week, but that's very rare.
Sure.
That's
that never happens. That never happens.
Yeah. No, if they're in location, they're going to make credit card sales. They always do.
Nayax pays you every Friday. Every Friday morning, that money's in my bank account.
It's fun. Yeah. It's like I wake up every Friday and I got another $700 deposit in my account.
What do you mean $700?
That's all?
That's all?
Well, I only got 8 machines.
Because I wish mine was that big every week. It's not that big every week. Yeah. But still, I'm running full line machines. But that's really cool. Yeah. So every week every week the money shows up in your account, and you never actually have to pay a bill. You just take it out of your money that you've been collecting.
Yeah. I recommend charging the 10 cents though. I mean, you might as well. People don't seem to frown at it at all. They don't have cash in their wallet, and the kid wants to play. They have no problem doing that. So you might as well charge it.
Sure. Anthony says they eat the fee. It's just small in the grand scheme of things. It's true. I mean, 10 cents is 10 cents. It's a dime.
Yeah.
How many of you have dropped a dime when pulling change out of your pocket and didn't bother picking it back up, right? I mean,
right.
Right. Good. And then I love this here. So Moonwater Mineral says, I think we're getting him on board with this new business venture. That's what we like to hear. Make it a team effort. Really.
It's so funny, because he's going to get so addicted. You wait. Like once you have just a few locations, it's super addicting. Like,
or let him actually pull the money out of the machine.
Yeah. And like
the first time when you pull
I mean, there's so much fun. There's so many things that are fun. Like when we got our prizes in the mail, I mean, like it's just so much fun. Like every little bit of it, and seeing the kids play, and I mean, it's just there's no bad part besides trying to keep it all running. But other than that, I mean, like the whole thing is it's amusement, it's fun, and it's just claw machines are just a blast. I mean, full line is a lot of work. Claw machines is where it's at. I think
it's so easy to service them. I mean, you just go in, you throw some prizes in there, you collect the money, and you're done.
Yeah,
so easy.
Very cool.
Yes, you got to clean the machines too.
My ice cream shop, though, every time I go there, every week it's a boss challenge because the kids are just putting ice cream all over my machine.
I'll bet. Yeah, that would be rough.
Well worth it though, because that's the one that does up to 400 a week, and it's just like I have to really clean that machine. Impossible. Though.
Not even at Disneyland.
Yeah. It's funny. When I made that comment and made that video and stuff, I got messaged by someone that actually serviced some machines in the old Disneyland arcades.
Yeah.
And he was like, if you made $400 in a week, they would be thinking of replacing that machine because that was not enough.
Not enough, I'm sure. Yeah. I believe it.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it. Rob with another, a new comment popped in as I was trying to click it. There we go. Let me get a highlight here. There we go. Rob with another super chat says money goals equals my McLaren. So I'm on board. There we go.
He is
yeah.
He has ulterior motives.
Like a boss. Very
That's
cool. Well,
nice.
so excited to see you two working together on all that. It's going to be awesome to see your videos and to see how well you do. That's project. Awesome. Claude Madness is all right, guys. No flirting in the comments. And then let's see. So Moonwater Mineral says, "Stop it! Stop it! It's my turn to super chat." Right there we go.
It's going to be a battle.
I mean, between Dom and the Moonwater Minerals family, there it is. There it is. 10 o'clock, like clockwork. I swear.
Yeah, she's on it.
She is on
so
it.
Sweet.
Guys, I'm laughing. I'm laughing at your comments. So Rob says, "We're married. We don't flirt." And then here's the super chat coming in from Moonwater Minerals. Lemon character doing a victory dance with maracas in his hands. That is a cool super chat sticker there. Very cool. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
You guys make these streams so much fun. There we go. All right. So what do you guys got going on this week?
We have this week.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm just trying to figure out. We got all those toys that showed up. So it was 14 boxes from Eva.
14 boxes.
14 boxes.
Yeah. So explain to me the best way to open when they have like those green bags. They shrink down with like this.
You gotta do that 14 times. Oh no.
Because they're vacuum sealed. Just squish them together so they can
the first one, like Amelia and I were freaking out because we popped the first one and it like boom, it like went like that, you know?
Yeah.
Is there a trick to that?
There is a trick. It's still a pain, but you need some really strong scissors, okay?
Okay.
And what you do is there's like usually 3, and then there's like 4 or 5,
right?
Whatever. And the ones on top, you leave them alone at first, and you go with the lower one, and you cut each band 3/4 of the way. All right. Okay. Then you go for the ones on the top, and you cut those completely off. And then it's like do. And now those bands are like had so much stress on it, they're ready to all pop at once, and it's still super scary. So you take the scissors, and I screamed so many times. I actually recorded some of these and I've never put them on the internet.
I was going to say, guys, why is there not a video for this? Because that sounds like one of those satisfying viral videos. What are you waiting for?
Scary, like they
hurt too. They pop so loud, and I scream, and my wife's
Amelia jumped like 5 feet and screamed. Like,
why is this not a video?
Oh my gosh! Even when she packs these things, she saves you a lot on shipping, but man, she condenses it so much. It's like when it opens, it expands 4 times its size.
Well, that's what happened, and then because then we expanded out, and then we got those plush Pokeballs. Was like in that one, and some octopuses and stuff, and like the Pokeballs went everywhere. We're just like, oh my god! So it was.
Yeah, it's scary. Eva really packs her. Like, it's funny because I've ordered from the other suppliers, and then none of the other suppliers do what Eva does, and you get cuts though if you're not careful.
They were pretty scary, so we got to open all those up.
You guys are sitting on a gold mine of viral videos that you're not posting, and we're all disappointed. I'm just saying.
I have recorded myself, but I do not like myself screaming like a girl.
But David, that's going to get the views, man.
Like I got a couple of them.
Do it for the audience that wants it. Everybody in the chat they all want it right now. They all want those videos.
No, they don't. They're
saying
see these
at least. I mean, Moonwater Mineral says at least post it in the Discord, right? You got to post it in Discord, and then the rest of us will just repost it on our channels for you anyway. So, let's just do it.
My Xtreme boxes. One thing I was excited about the Xtreme boxes is I was so worried that when she was going to package those things up, she was going to put those bands on and condense it like she did to you guys and stuff. But luckily, she didn't do that for the Xtreme boxes because I feel like that would be a hazard. People will scream and get hurt.
I mean, they're like scary.
So, Jonathan, your challenge is to go make a video of you and Amelia opening these boxes, scream your heads off, and get yourself past 1,000 subscribers, which is just do it. Just do it.
How many boxes do you have left to unbox?
Like 10, I think.
So how long does it take you to unbox one box?
Well, I don't know how many more are like actually like that. So we only had one that was like that, and then there was 3 of them that weren't. So
really?
I don't know which ones are and which ones aren't. We haven't gotten that far yet. So there may not be any more that are like that. But that one scared
There probably is. There probably is.
So there was 14.
All right, so let's make everyone a deal. We'll let fate decide. If there's another box like that, you make a video. If there's not, you're off the hook.
Well, because we couldn't figure out what it was. I mean, the way it looks like it's like a bomb or something. I mean, it's just
I mean, guys, everyone in the comments wants to see it. Everybody wants to see it. Okay. And 720 says that's going to get you past 1,000 subs. Yeah. So let's just do it.
You should do that. I want people to see what I deal with. But like I said, you get the bottom ones pre-cut, like 3/4 away, pre-cut up, and then you do the top ones, and then you continue. And just watch out for those bands because they're going to flip out on you and they hurt. They slap.
Moonwater Mineral says, "Okay, where do I buy one of these boxes?" She's going to make a video for sure too.
You have to buy from Eva. Yeah, our supplier.
Eva, our supplier on the Discord. Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, tell Eva you want a shrink wrap box.
You want that shrink wraps vacuum sealed
box.
Blow up as you open it box.
Yeah, you can buy like any like small mini plush. She'll pretty much like the little Pikachu heads or the squishies. Like, squishies everywhere.
All right, guys, there's a preview right there. That's what you'll hear.
The little squishies, she'll just like.
Are those the same ones you had in Vegas?
Oh yeah. The ones I gave out a few of them. Didn't I give you one?
I didn't take any of them, no. But
you didn't take any?
I didn't take any. Jonathan took them all. He hogged them.
Amelia took like 3 of them. The rest of them those are really cute.
I didn't take any because I don't have any mini machines, so that's why I didn't take any.
Yeah, but you could have put them in your little mystery cup.
I didn't think of that. But that's okay. It's all good. No worries. But I'm telling you guys, everybody wants to see these videos, so you guys need to make these videos. And we're going to bug you about it until you do. So just saying. Everyone out there, make sure you put those requests in their other video comments too, just so they are reminded that you want those videos.
Showed up yesterday. Let's see if I can get you guys this.
Uh-oh. We're going on a tour.
Dark. Hold on, I got to turn. Oh.
Yeah, it's a little dark over there. And remember too, all 3 of us are on screen, so your view is squished.
Yeah, that's right. I forget. Because I got to go to the YouTube channel.
All right, now I'm curious as to what he's going to show us.
Can you see them?
What? No. What are they?
2 Pokeball machines. One red, one black.
Oh, okay. Now I see him. Yes. Yeah. I was looking at the artwork or something down in front of them. Now I see behind them.
Yeah, the artwork's down there. I'm getting ready to go on.
There we go. All right. So where are those going to go?
So one is going to the boba shop. He wanted a black one. He had to have black because it matches his decor. So, and then the other one's going to one of our grocery stores. He wanted one. When he saw the little Pokeballs in the machine, he's like, the kids are going nuts for those. And I'm like, we have a machine that does them all. And he's like, oh, I want one. I'm like, okay. So that's going to grocery store and the boba shop. So we'll be putting those in this weekend.
There you go. So, and you're doing dollar mechs on those, correct? Nice.
Yep.
Very cool. That's what we like to do.
And they sell, man. They sell like crazy. Like that vampire penguin place that we did, the ice cream shop. We went in there and in a week. Yeah. In a week, it was halfway down. Logan's was halfway down in a week.
Nice.
And the drawer.
I know. So, like, I do them for 50 cents at my game store, and I do them for $1 at the flea market arcade. So, I haven't been to the flea market arcade to collect in multiple weeks. So, I do need to go shoot that video and do a collection. So, I can't wait to see how well the Pokeballs did. I did actually top them off a couple weeks ago, but I haven't really checked the money or anything like that.
I'm telling you, man, they're so awesome. I mean, they only cost, by the time they're shipped, what are they, 25 cents?
Mine are about 25 cents shipped, yeah.
I mean, you can't beat that, and you sell them for $1. I mean, it's just, there's
great. Have you raised your price on your capsules?
Not at the game store.
Because you're waiting for the new Mac electronic one,
right? I'm thinking once that new machine comes out, that's probably when I can justify raising the price, because there'll be so many more options. But
because you pay out 15 cents or 10 cents, right, per Pokeball?
It's 20%. So if they sell for 50 cents, I pay out 10 cents.
So you make 15 cents a Pokeball.
Basically, I make 15 cents a Pokeball at that.
So
location.
Going up, you'll make double, triple once you go up to that $1 mark.
Yeah.
Telling you, man, 75 cents a ball.
Yeah, for
all
sure.
day long.
All day long.
And then,
right.
then these came today. I won't put his address on there.
Oh, the Pokeballs or the Pokemon?
Is that
cards.
PA Pokemon Pulls?
Yep, PA Pokemon Pulls.
Nice.
Got some Pokemon cards. I got a stuff.
He was here in the comments for a bit, but I'm not sure if he's still here or not.
Watching your guys' videos and stuff and Pokemon cards.
You know what? I need to order the folders. I just ran out of folders. So where's everyone getting their folders from? I was getting them from AA Global.
So that was the first set we ordered, and then the shipping was pretty high. So we ended up getting them actually on candy machines with shipping was cheaper.
Okay, good to know.
From candy machines. So check on there. But for you, AA Global is probably cheaper just because you're close to AA Global.
But their shipping is the same, no matter where you're at.
Okay.
Yeah. So
then check Kevin.
I'm going to check with Kevin for sure.
Use our link. But yeah, check candy machine.
Use the link. I'm programmed, man. If I order anything, I'm using the links.
Right.
I'm using the discount codes and everything. I'm always going to use you guys' affiliations.
For sure. Good. All right. Next question comes from Kyle. He says, "Can you talk about gumball machines and how to keep my customers happy and make more money?" So I would say, yeah, raise your price to 50 cents and use premium gumballs. I'm not sure if you're using double bubble or what you're using now, but blow pop seems to be the way to go right now. They're Claw Kicker approved. If you watch Quick Play's video, where Claw Kicker actually went to their big giant gumball machine and got one of the new blow pop gumballs, and his mind was blown. So because they're not doing the Nerds gumballs anymore, the blow pop gumballs are what we think is going to be the next big thing. So there you go.
Yeah, they look really good. I love Aaron's face when he gets in his mouth.
He's like,
whoa, it's really good.
Mind blown. Yes.
It reminds me of the Nerds. So
good.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of people love the blow pop. It sounds like it's been very popular from what I saw.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've tried them both. I do like the Nerds better, but since the Nerds aren't available anymore, the blow pop I think is going to be where it's at.
We're down to one little bag. That's all we got left.
You know, you should sell those for $1 a piece to another vendor somewhere or something like that. I mean, those are like.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to get rid of them because people really like them, and then I got to switch out all my stuff. I don't know. I'll get there.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So next question comes from Calvin Coinop. He says, and Jonathan, you could probably answer this since you just got the boxes. How long does it usually take Eva to ship to the U.S.?
So there's the slow ship and
the slow boat, the fast boat.
We learned about that, didn't we, John?
Yeah, I did. I learned that. So, but actually, I have to say, Eva was awesome because she told me 45 days and it only took 30. And she told me, like, because you said the other day, David, excuse me, sorry, that ours isn't a little early, and it actually did. So she, you know, when I ordered it, she goes, because the first order came super fast, like 22 days or something. We ordered some Pokeballs and some of those Pikachu
on the fast boat,
and it was on the fast boat, and I didn't realize there was two different boats, and so she said. So I said, "Oh, when is this pack? You know, this 14 boxes coming or whatever?" And she goes, "Oh, it's 45 days." And I'm like, "What? Fair's starting? Like, we need them like now, you know?" And then they showed up. So make sure you pay a little bit more, but you get the like 22 to 30 days is about average. Isn't that what you usually get, David, roughly?
Yeah. I usually go with they call it the 25-day one.
Sorry.
You got to remember that it takes a few days for the boxing too. So if you order a lot of plush,
it usually takes, like our normal one took 3 days for them to get it packaged. They took about 2 days. They took a picture and said, "Here's your order." And then the next day it was off to the shipper or whatever, to the person. But then the 14 box one, it took almost a week before they even got it to the people to ship out. So that came pretty quick. 3 weeks is not bad for all that.
There's actually even faster shipping. You can go really fast if you want to. Depends on how much you want to spend per box. It's not really worth it. But I realized I'm out of watches, and I didn't realize that because my brother, he went back there and grabbed the remaining watches, and I've been sick and I went to Vegas, and he didn't communicate to me that our inventory was low. So I went back there to grab watches, and I barely have any watches left. So I expedited, and I paid for the air shipping. And there's a faster air shipping. I went with the slow air shipping.
Fast plane, slow plane.
Yeah, fast plane, slow plane. Like they take you can get it in like less than like a week. But I paid for the 2-week air shipping. So
how much was it?
I bought 1,000 more watches, and I think I spent an extra like $100 and some odd on shipping to get those watches out there fast because I need those watches. But then I also threw on 600 Pokemon, so because I love Pokemon.
Balls?
Pokemon, the little plush.
Oh yeah,
like what you got in the Xtreme box. I got 600 of them coming on their way.
Those are a great price, man. They're so cheap. Yeah. Like they're so
cool. I love the Pokemon plush. They sell like crazy. You stick them in there, and people go crazy for that plush.
Everyone loves Pokemon.
Did you get the heads or the full body ones?
The full body ones.
The full one, yeah.
I do have quite a few Pikachu heads left. I think I'm down to like 500 Pikachu heads, so I'm good for a little while.
Those are a great price too.
Yeah, those are really cheap.
These are my favorite. We just got these.
Oh, I know. I love those little Squishmallow baby Yoda, Gregory or whatever his name is.
Well, I saw PA Pokemon Pulse said he was watching Mandalorian, and I'm like, this is like
I love those. I'm down to like maybe 100 of those.
Yeah, how cute are these? I mean, they're just so cute. So, I mean, they're just, I don't know. They're awesome.
Hey, I have a question for you guys. It's not really related to the claw machines. I thought of you, Galaxy Games, every time I went to it twice. But the new Mario movie, did you guys watch that yet?
I did. I went Saturday night. That's why I'm wearing this shirt this week for the new Mario movie. We did go see it. It was pretty cool. There was a lot of Easter eggs and nods to kind of the retro stuff, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, every time there was a Donkey Kong reference, with Jumpman and stuff like that, I thought of Galaxy.
Yeah, so it's
enough. I didn't get to see it yet.
Oh well, we can't spoil it, but just in the beginning when you see them with the Donkey Kong machine, check out the name of the pizza place they're at, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's like I said, some cool Easter eggs, so you'll have to watch and look for that stuff. Look for some of the stuff the kids won't understand. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved the Easter eggs. That's what I was just getting at. I thought of you. I watched it twice already, and I loved it. The first time, there was so many kids, and someone had a laser pen, and they kept pointing their laser pen on the screen. It was so annoying. Yeah, I was like, it is doing that. That's so childish, but I guess it's a bunch of kids. And then the next time we went to a movie theater where you have that dining room, and we were the only ones in there. It was awesome.
Nice.
That would be sweet.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. 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 It looks like, and people in the comments are saying the movie was awesome. Yeah.
That's what I've heard. I've heard it was really good, and I was really scared because I was afraid it was either going to be super good or really crappy, and I was hoping they weren't going to ruin it. So I'm very happy that it's getting good reviews because I was.
Yeah, it's funny because the song that Bowser sings. It's been in my mind, and my wife and I were singing it all the time. I actually got a recording of her singing it. She doesn't know, but because she was singing it while she was in the shower, and she put my name in there instead.
You mean like when you film people playing VR like that?
Yeah.
I love that. That was fun, Howard. But anyways, I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, shut up, man.
You got to hit harder, Howard. I'm trying.
Oh
man.
So funny story about going to see that movie. So I actually went to the movie theater, and I got there early because I wanted to check out their games and see who the vendor was and see all about it. And they have a national vendor that is a Ready Player One or something like that.
Yeah.
One of those. So that's who their vendor is. So I'm sure there's a contract in place, which I expected that. But what I thought was so funny, and I sent it in our private chat, I think in the Discord maybe, or maybe in our text group chat. So they have a Keymaster machine there, and the prizes in that machine are so old. I remember trying to play for them the last time I was there at the movies, which was like 3 or 4 years ago. You could tell how old they are because they're like light faded on the packaging.
Was that an actual live picture that you sent on Discord? On the? Because I thought that was a meme. I didn't realize that was real.
I took that picture at the movie theater right before we went to see the movie because I was laughing. The prizes are so old that it's all light faded, like the packaging is faded.
I thought that was a meme.
Nobody wins.
That's
real?
I mean, how rigged does that have to be? Like I want winners in my machines.
Yeah.
You know, not every time, obviously, but I want winners in my machines because that's going to create more players.
So that leaves me to a question, and John. I'm sorry, I didn't want to change the subject. You had something to say, didn't you? Real fast, or no? Okay. So there's about 3 or 4 movie theaters. They're called the Majestic movie theaters. They're the one where you fine dine, and they don't have any claw machines in there. And I keep thinking to myself, should I approach them with claw machines? Because I know they get busy on the weekends, but when you're going there for fine dining, is it a different experience than trying to sit like a normal movie theater? Like,
I mean, so you went there, right?
Yeah.
So were there kids there?
Not well. I went there on a Monday and it's empty, but I have gone there on the weekend and they get busy. I usually don't like going there on the weekend because they get too busy for me. And
I mean, I would say since you don't have to worry about tax stamps, I'd just try it out. Throw a machine, see if you can put a machine there, see how it goes. If it doesn't do well, move it somewhere else.
Like it seems like around here, there's not many of those like fine dining restaurants that like only couples go to for dinner. It seems like most of the restaurants around here kind of you get kids no matter what.
Yeah.
But some of them, like you're right, David. I mean, you don't know until you drop one and see how it does. You know,
for sure.
I should get one of those Galaxy ones.
You should. Yeah. We all should.
Yeah.
I mean, one of you out there is going to get one. Yeah, one of you out there is going to get one, so we all should buy one.
Actually, I think if I were to get one right now in that theater, I want to get the cubed one.
Magic Cube. Yeah.
The Magic.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah, that machine.
That's a cool one.
The Magic Key. I think it's called Magic
even like those black box ones that we saw.
Yeah.
Those super
cool.
sleek.
That would be
jet
cool
black
for that.
ones.
Yeah. Those would be cool in a movie theater too.
That's what I mean. I feel like they'd fit in a movie theater.
Man, I'm so excited. You guys are clear. You're not pixelated. I'm not getting kicked out.
You're loving having new internet for sure.
Yeah, this is awesome.
We've missed a ton of comments. Let's address a couple comments. Here's Kevin Stillwell says, "Where do you guys get your Pokeballs?" Eva. So we get them on Alibaba. So from Eva in the Discord, you can go.
She has her own channel.
She's got her own channel in the Discord.
Yep.
So make sure you're signed up on the Discord. Lots of great info there, and you can see what's working for people, what's not working for people. You know, all that cool stuff. We share a lot of cool information in there. So come check us out there.
It's really cool too that people have been ordering from her and posting pictures of the stuff they've been getting.
Yes.
And the prices and that kind of stuff. So you can actually see what things are costing, which is awesome. So, and people are sharing all that, which is fantastic. Cause there was some bracelets on there that I'd never seen. I thought those were really cool.
Snap bracelets.
Yeah.
I ordered those a long time ago. They were really popular.
Really?
I never did them again though, but like I should.
I remember when snap bracelets were like when they first came out back in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Well, these are different snap bracelets. They're like little bands and they have little tiny decorations. Like you can get like a Mario or Kirby or
that's cool.
And they just snap on. And you can interchange the jewelry.
Yeah. Right, so I'm
kind of like a charm bracelet, sort of, but a little different.
All right. Well, that makes more sense.
They're really
cool.
neat.
I'll have to go check those out. I haven't been in the Rainy channel lately, so I'll have to go check it out. Cool. All right, next question is for Extreme from Hoosier Claw. Says Xtreme Vending, how much are the big machines you get from Rainy? Do you know the price?
It's been a while. So they're actually about the same price as a Mega Mini / Mini. They're not too much more expensive. Like it's $500 maybe. Yeah. That's with bill acceptor, maybe $450. That's what I remember paying. But what gets you is the shipping cost.
Yeah.
When you get done, the shipping cost is more than the machine because you're talking about it's a 32-inch machine and that takes up a lot of space. So, I mean, the good news is you can buy one at a time, but by the time you're done with the shipping to your door, you're looking at maybe $1,200, maybe $1,300.
I felt really stupid until I contacted you, or after I contacted you, because we're looking for that.
You feel stupid all the time.
Thanks.
Sorry.
We have that diner and they want a racer. So I went on Alibaba and I'm like, oh, maybe I can just order one, on there. And it's like $750. And I'm like, sweet, that's awesome. And I got all excited. And then you're like, did you look how much it costs to ship it? And I'm like, no. And so then I went in that thing and I started texting, and the Alibaba, and she's like, oh yeah, it's $2,200 shipping and plus the $750 for the machine.
Yeah.
And she goes, and then taxes and whatever. And she's like, yeah, that's about $3,500 by the time it's there.
You might as well just buy one stateside.
Yeah, right. She said, well, yeah, and then she said, but if you ordered 8 or 9, then she goes, it's only like $500 shipping. And I'm like,
honestly, with the bigger claw machines, I would just stick with candymachines.com or the not Howard Hospitality, AZ Amusements, because they got such great ones, and they're the perfect size, 24 inches. I think that's a great claw machine size.
For sure.
Yeah,
you're about $2,000. Because if you do it overseas, this is the other thing you have to think about. Yeah, you probably get it for $1,300 for one machine shipped to your door, which is really cheap if you think about it in the long run. But it's going to still take 3.5 months or 3 months to get that machine, and you can just get one and have it. And I do like my machine. I gotta say though, it's a cheap machine for a reason. That door that you shuts and stuff is the cheapest door ever. Like, I'm surprised no one's ever broken my machine. Don't do it, guys. I'm surprised no one's broken my machine.
It makes great videos though. It makes great. I mean, look what happened to Quick Play. They got they got like 50,000 views.
Yeah, I mean, I put it in a laundromat. I got them mostly in laundromats, and no one breaks my door or anything like that. It's really great. It's been there for 3 years.
Good.
But honestly,
awesome.
you just get a crowbar, you're done. You got it. It's my machine.
Right.
I have a lock on there and everything, but I just don't think it could hold up.
No. All right, so we're talking about plush. Moonwater Minerals says, if you ever get a Lickitung plush, please let me know.
Oh,
Lickitung is a not very often thought of Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a Lickitung plush. Have you?
No. Even in all the pictures I've seen of all the different ones that are available, I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I've had so many Pokemon, but I don't think I've ever had a Lickitung. I mean, I got a Togepi coming in this time around.
Nice.
I'm excited about seeing Togepi because that's a new one.
So Moonwater Minerals, is Lickitung your favorite Pokemon? I don't know. Put it in the comments. Let us know. What's everyone else's favorite Pokemon? Throw in the comments, guys. Let us know. What's your favorite Pokemon, David and Jonathan? Do you have a favorite?
Oh, that's on the spot.
I didn't realize how many there were, and then we got
those.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it that when I started going through all the cards and stuff. There's some neat stuff, like some neat looking dragons and all kinds of cool stuff that I have no idea. I think they're all pretty cool, but it was I don't have a favorite or anything like that. I just look at them when I'm putting them in the sleeves and stuff, or in the balls. Yeah. The ones that come in the balls look pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the original 150, but my first Pokemon was Squirtle. When I had Pokemon Red, I picked Squirtle as my starter. So I guess Squirtle.
It's funny. It seems like Squirtle in the comments seems to be the most popular too. I always joke that my favorite is Magikarp.
Magikarp. Yeah. That's funny. Psyduck. I used to like Psyduck because I thought Psyduck was funny because he always had the headache and he's like,
yeah. Well, what's funny, so I never watched the cartoons. I never collected the cards because those came out when I was too old for that stuff. You know what I mean? I was older.
It was my age group.
I never knew any of that stuff. I never knew anything about what the latest snoozle fluff was. I didn't know any of that stuff.
I see a comment. I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right. He sees a comment, so he's got to leave. Apparently, I don't know. Yes, Captain Namco says Magikarp does evolve into Gyarados. Yes, which is really cool.
True. Very shiny Magikarp turns into a shiny Gyarados.
That's really right, a red Gyarados. Absolutely. Yeah. So I learned all of my Pokemon by playing Pokemon Go, and you may say I'm a big nerd for doing that, but I got involved playing Pokemon Go with my kids when it came out, and
that's like that welcomes so many people. Remember Nintendo stock market?
Yeah.
On the stock market when Pokemon Go came out, Nintendo stocks went up much, and everyone loved Pokemon Go. Even like older people. It's funny because I worked at the casino, and I used to live in the old town, and the casino had so many Pokemon Go Pokemon, and you get these elderly ladies. And they'd be cursing because their Pokemon got away, and they're sitting here at the restaurant with their family, and they're so elderly, but they're playing Pokemon Go. So,
right.
But you know what's funny though is Pokemon with the original Pokemon series is finally ending. I hear after all these years, like it's been going on since I was a kid. and Ash Ketchum finally became a Pokemon master or something like that.
Was he the best there ever was?
I don't know. I don't watch Pokemon anymore. I only made the first 200 episodes, and then I got done, or something like 100 episodes, whatever.
How far did you get on the comments?
Not far enough. We're still behind.
Pokemon.
Did you see one you wanted to highlight?
Yeah. So from Moonwater Minerals, she asked us if we ever bought these, and I just got some.
Is it okay? All right. So I'm guessing it's this comment here. So from Moonwater Minerals, Xtreme and HHG, have either of you ever gotten the little milk tea boba keychains plush from Eva? I'm looking at her stuff now, and those are so adorable. Look at that.
Oh wow, those are really cool, John.
So it came in like 20 different colors and shapes.
So were those in the make you scream packaging when you opened them?
Yes.
Yeah, those are cool. Those are real cool.
This is my favorite. So it has little feet and but they're all kind of, these are the 4 kind of shapes, and then they all come in like, we've got pink ones and green ones.
Is there one that has like a strawberry milk carton? That seems to be like, I see those at like boxed lunch and those kind of stores all the time, and my daughter loves that kind of stuff. So yeah.
So these are really cute, and so Amelia's
cool.
freaking out because she thinks they're like super cute. And then
those are
she's gonna put some in her little boba shop too. But
I'm sure the kids are gonna love those. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, anyways, they're perfect for the claw machine. They're perfect size. I mean, you can see how big they are, and these are from Eva too. But yeah.
So, do you have those on or in any of your machines on location yet?
Not yet. These just came yesterday. So all this stuff just came.
Were they in the box that makes you scream where you had to cut the bands?
They were.
There we go. All right, look, I'm going to skip ahead for just a moment because we have another person joining us. Yes, it's Kevin from CandyMachines.com. Says hello, all. Hey, Kevin, thanks for joining us. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for being here.
Kevin, there was a question earlier for you. I don't know if you saw my text, but somebody's asking when the little mini cut to win will be available.
The mini cut, yes. If you have any idea when that might be available, for sure, that'd be cool. And I got to say, while we're waiting for that answer, I saw so many comments in the Discord this week about how amazing the customer service they've got from CandyMachines.com was. That is super cool.
Yeah. People are like so passionate. They were fighting in the, like, there was an argument about how much they love CandyMachines.com. That was really kind of interesting.
There's been a little drama in the Discord this week. We've had to clean some things up for sure, right?
Like crazy. The Discord's been so loving, and I'm like, oh, I love the Discord. All of a sudden, like this whole week, there's been a battle going on. Like people are upset.
We've had a couple keyboard warriors, I say.
Yeah. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if you got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And if you don't have a legit question, don't even ask it. Maybe search before you ask. But don't just go along there and try to make people upset. We don't want any of that in our Discord at all.
Yeah. No trolling. No trolling at all.
No trolling. Yeah. No baloney. I mean, like, people are there to help each other, and we're all in really high spirits with what we're doing, and we're very happy with everybody, and we don't need somebody coming in and causing pain and heartache.
But people were defending Candy Machines like crazy.
Oh yeah,
of
course.
They were there for you. They were fighting for you.
Yeah, there's definitely some CandyMachines.com fans in the Discord for sure.
Big time fans. Loyal across their path.
Got 3 big ones right here, man.
That's right.
Same with Quick Play too. I mean,
absolutely.
We've all had great experiences with Candy Machines, and like that, and to just, you text them the answer, you call the answer. They're just, besides Kevin, you got Chris and all the ladies and everybody, and they're just all great people. So,
I hung out with the whole staff of Candy Machines that were at the convention, and had so much fun chatting.
Absolutely, so much fun.
Yeah.
So Kevin says we hope 60 days on those mini cuts.
Oh, cool.
2 more months, which will be prime time for the summer.
Yeah. Summertime.
And that's when all the kids are out of school. Oh, I love summer. I love summer from my game store collections videos.
We're trying to get in
summer. Summer is where I die and I stay inside my house.
Yeah, because it's 100 and something degrees down there. Well, it gets 100 here too. It gets pretty hot.
Yeah.
But you guys got it muggy. Oh no, you don't, David.
It gets the same thing here.
We're not too bad.
But I get the humidity, right?
Yeah, he gets like
right. But Galaxy, you're used to.
I've
only used to living in a swamp cooler.
I've only lived here for 9 years, so I'm not really adapted that well. I'm still a mess when it gets hot. I'm still a mess.
Right now, we're on the. If you guys are looking for locations, get on the hunt for boba and ice cream or yogurt. Those are the ones you want right now. Get in there before it gets hot, and you can go to them now and say, "Man, I'm gonna get all the kids in here, and you're gonna be busy, and blah 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 blah." And then they're gonna be busy, so you might as well just go in now.
My ice cream shop that does 400 a week, up to 400 a week. So across the street, there's the competitor, right?
Disneyland.
I found Disneyland. I found a third one. There's a third one in that neighborhood.
Really?
And I'm hoping I want to talk to the owner. They gave me the email address, but I like meeting the owner in person. But they have a whole chain, and I want to get in with them because I'm getting all these mega minis.
Heck yeah!
Third ice cream shop would be great on that main road. I'm excited.
Ice cream shops and boba, man, is where it's at. Because usually boba shops too. Sometimes they'll have sorbet or something like that in the boba shop, maybe a little higher end ice cream or something, and you can get in there, and those kids go nuts in those places in the summertime. So get in there while you can before they get busy and don't want you in there because they're too busy. They don't need you, So get in before it gets busy. That's what Amelia's new focus has been. Is all ice cream and boba. That's what she's been working on. So
that's awesome. So I did want to say, since we're talking about machines from candymachines.com, even though Quick Play's not here tonight, they did let me know that they received their giant gumball machine for their mall location, and they're filming all that stuff. It's there, it's ready to go. So watch for some footage or some videos on the way from Quick Play with their new giant gumball machine, the one that I touched at the show.
I tried to
wipe down. So when you see those videos from the new giant gumball machine from Quick Play, just know it's been touched by Galaxy Games 843.
So is that thing on wheels, or how do you get that thing around?
Well, the picture I saw, it was on a pallet. So I don't know if they use a pallet jack or something like that, but I don't know if there's wheels or not on those things. I don't know how you would move those around. Maybe Kevin can explain it to us.
So cool. Man, they're just so cool looking though. You know what I mean?
So cool, so big. Yeah.
I didn't until I saw it in person. I couldn't. I mean, you see it on the videos and stuff, but you don't really
you don't realize just how big it is. Yes, you see it in person. It's so big.
Huge.
So cool.
Those are they need to be in malls. I'm surprised more mall locations don't have that gumball machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No wheels, Kevin says.
Ooh.
So use a good dolly or fork. What are those things called?
Yeah, I guess you just dolly it and then slide it off it, I guess.
Something.
Man.
Or maybe plus
theirs was all filled with gumballs too, wasn't it?
So it was. Theirs, I think, already had 10,000 gumballs in it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a pallet jack, or maybe one of those furniture dollies, those little kind of skateboard on wheels things, maybe something like that moving around.
That's true.
That's true.
For sure. But just know that there's content on the way coming from Quick Play, so watch out for that, guys. I don't know if it's going to be on the regular channel or on the Eli and Cody channel, but just make sure you watch both. It'll probably be on the Eli and Cody channel, I would imagine. That's all their behind the scenes stuff.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Well, cool. So again, thanks Kevin for being here. Thanks for always jumping in and answering questions. We got people asking about wait lists for the mini cuts. And Kevin does say that he's answering Keith. He says we have a sign up form for pre-order. Nice. Anyone who signs up will get an extra discount and first access to the pre-order. So, that said,
that is very cool.
If you're looking to get on that list for the mini cut, talk to Kevin. And Kevin, is there going to be one of these for the Pokemon and capsule vending machine? Is there a pre-order for that too? And if so, let's talk. Because I think multiple of us want that machine.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, that's just going to... Oh, man, I can't wait for that thing.
I can't wait for it too. I'm just excited it's going to have a Nayax reader on it. That's going to be so cool.
Hey, Kevin, I just posted on Discord, and they're asking me, where do you sign up for this if you want the pre-order?
I would probably just reach out to Kevin directly. I'm guessing I'm sure there's not like a public list or anything like that. It's something that probably you just got to get your name on Kevin's list.
There could be. They have pre-order stuff like on on certain products. I know I've seen that where so maybe he does, but I haven't been there. I haven't seen it on the website, so I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe
let us know, Kevin.
He said he'll post on Discord.
He's going to post on Discord. There we go.
Nice. You gotta love this community, man.
Yeah. So
cool.
Guys, if you want to get on those lists,
at like 2 seconds later, I get people responding to me.
There you go.
See, you guys want answers, man? It's just so cool. I never would have thought, like, from the day that the Discord and everything started going like that, and I got in a little ways into it, that it would turn into something where you'd actually have the manufacturers and in with. Oh,
it's amazing, yeah.
And then talking to them and being able to answer those questions so quickly, or having 50 other people that have dealt with that question before be able to answer your question in seconds. Like, it's just so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. It's so supportive. It's awesome. Very cool.
Yeah. Again, thanks, Kevin, for all the support you provide to the community and everybody that watches these videos. Thank you so much for that. It's so cool. All right. So with that said, we're in our last 20 minutes. So guys, throw more comments in the chat, things you want to address, things you want to ask, things we might have missed, because I know we've been all over the place tonight. But our new format, though, kind of keeps us on track, though, with not getting too far behind in the comments. We're at least still able to address some of the recent comments as they come in. We just kind of try to highlight the things that we think will bring value to the live stream. But throw more things in the comments, guys. Let us know.
You know, it's going to be funny when we start finally doing the next giveaway and we start, doing our 3-way segment where we take turns talking about it.
Yeah.
I wonder if any of us are going to mess up and say the candymachines.com super mini or something.
I don't know.
They're so used to it.
I feel like I'm in the habit of saying that, right?
Yeah. Me too. Yeah, it's still weird that we haven't, done a shout out for the giveaway signups. But
I know, yeah, especially these live streams. I feel like 10 minutes in, 1 hour in, 1 hour and 45 minutes in, like that's what we would always highlight. And now it's like I feel like those slots are empty. You know what I mean? Like we need to fill them with something. Yeah. So we will fill it with something for sure.
Yeah, we need sponsorships.
Yeah,
where's our sponsorship?
Wouldn't it be fun to have
I mean, we can still give candymachines.com shout outs, right? Because they're amazing. They give great customer service.
We'll do that anyways. Yeah. I mean, anytime we see anything that's related to anything that we're doing, that's a great deal. Hell yeah, we're going to tell you guys about it. Because
we know.
I mean, we got to share that stuff. So, definitely.
It'd be fun to have some sort of sponsorship to say in the middle of the stream. You know what I would really like? And it's a candy. Have you tried those little nerd gumball rope things, like not gumballs, but they're little nerd ropes. They're like little nerds.
But they're pieces. They're called clusters.
Yeah, clusters. Yeah.
I love them.
The other day.
I love them.
They're so good. I want them to sponsor.
I knew. I mean, I've got a bag of them in my cupboard right now. I'm trying not to eat because nerds are one of my favorite candies. Yeah,
nerds should sponsor us so I can eat them during the stream. I would love to get paid to eat that. You're like, look, guys.
Candy hiding around here. I got candy everywhere.
Right?
Yeah. We're a bunch of kids.
We are a bunch of kids. All right, couple more highlights real quick. Mr. Anime Freak says, got to go, but you guys are gifts from the vending gods. Oh, how thank you. That's cool. That's cool.
Thank you.
Very cool.
We're no better than anybody else, man. Everybody's doing a great job out there, it sounds like.
Yes,
everybody's killing it that's gotten into it and it's doing really well.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. So
absolutely,
there's definitely a struggle, but it's so worth it. You guys, I mean, it's great. I mean, there's people that started when I started that have like over 100 something machines already. Like it's insane, like how some people just blown up. It's very cool.
Just take it and run with it. I mean, it's awesome for sure. And then the next question comes in from Erratic Vending Co. I think that's a cool name. Says, Howard Hospitality Group, where did you purchase those boba keychain plushies?
Those are from Eva. So go in our Discord and she has her own channel and it's the Eva channel and her contact information is in there and you can just send her a message and she's got, actually there's about 6 different models of the plush and different prices. So you can, the one I got is like, it's like 4 or 5 different like, types in one thing, but there's even more. I mean, she even has like, like those like liquid filled ones that look like you turn in there actually liquid in them. She's got ones that have oil in them. that are keychains. She's got all kinds of cool stuff. So,
interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So they call it milk tea. They don't call it boba. So when you say boba, she won't know what you're talking about. So I had to figure out another way of saying it because that's not what they call it. They call it milk tea. So ask them about milk tea plush or keychains and stuff, and she'll know what you're talking about.
Nice.
But, yeah.
Good stuff. All right. Well, there you go. So go check out Eva's channel on our Discord. This is cool too. 720 Vending says, working on getting sponsored by In1. If you don't know, In1 is the company that makes the boards to upgrade your snack machines to make them credit card compatible. The In1 board is what I used in my FSI video to upgrade that machine from non-credit card compatible to be credit card compatible. So that's really cool.
Nice.
Right back. Let me get this.
All right. I don't know where David's going, but he's going somewhere.
He got giggly.
He got giggly.
He's got like 15 minutes. You better hurry up.
He'll be back. He'll be back fast. All right. Moonwater Mineral says, the texture on those nerds clusters is pure perfection with a chef's kiss. Yes, absolutely. I agree. I'm not gonna lie. They're my favorite like non-chocolate candy right now for sure. Yeah, he went to go get some. I've got that same bag in my cupboard right now. Right now.
They're so delicious. Moonwater Mineral.
Can you show one? Can you show one? Look, there he is. Look at that. So it's like a nerd rope in the middle. It's like a little piece of licorice in the middle, and the nerd candies are stuck to it, and it's just an amazing, blissful, so good piece. It's like just the right amount of sweetness and tanginess. So good.
You guys
can do commercials.
Yep. Sponsored.
Yeah, nerds. Willy Wonka, if you're out there, I know you no longer are making the gumballs, but let's talk about sponsorship for these.
Yeah, I know. I love them. They're so delicious.
There you go. Check this out. BK Vending purchased 2 Nayax credit card readers, used the Galaxy Games 843 code, saved $50.
Nice.
Booyah. Nice. That's what we like to hear.
I'm about to buy 10 of them.
I'm so glad that code is working for everyone. Everyone's saving money because Nayax credit card readers are amazing. They're awesome for your machines. There's so many benefits, and I'm glad everyone's able to save some cash with that code. I'm super excited about that. Very cool.
Oh, I love it. I love having that code, Matt. I'm glad you worked so hard to get that for everyone.
I did. It took me a while, but I got there. We got there. So now everyone can save money.
It saved me out lots of money because I bought how many? I got like 10 Nayax readers from you, and I'm about to double up. I'm about to get another 10.
There you go.
So that's
double it up.
20 you used your code on.
There we go. That's what we like to hear. Good. All right. I love this here. So PA Pokemon Polls. He's asking Kevin, can candy machines make a licorice vending machine? Which it wasn't a vending machine, but he's referring to like in Wayne's World. You remember in Wayne's World they had the licorice dispenser on the ceiling of their car?
Oh yeah.
You remember that? It was like a clear plastic dome with licorice inside they pulled out. You've never seen Wayne's World?
What?
No, I've never even heard of it.
Oh my god, you need to watch it tonight. If you like Mike Myers, you'll love it.
What year did it come out?
It was in the 90s.
I should know.
I mean, that song brought Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen like back to the map. Like that brought it out for the next generation that wasn't really familiar with Queen.
Licorice dispenser. Oh my goodness, that's cool.
You just looked it up. That's awesome. Yeah. Kevin says that would be awesome for sure. So Kevin knows what you're talking about. I'm going to highlight Kevin's comment there. There it is. That would be awesome. Yes, that would be cool. And then let's see. 720 Vending says he just ordered 2 readers for his machines. He's also going to do install videos for setting those up. That's cool.
Nice.
But they're not Nayax. He went down the Cantaloupe Road. So
that's what we have on our full line. They do okay for us. And so we have Nayax on all of our amusement machines.
Well, because I think Cantaloupe or whatever name they go by today, they don't have a pulse option, right? There's no pulse option.
Not yet. No. They're working on it, I guess. But also, that's what Wittern puts on their machines. So that's kind of how we ended up getting it when our first one was that. Yeah. And I'm like, might as well just keep using the same system. Sure. So I didn't change it. But when I had the choice to go with amusement, I'm like, I'm gonna try Nayax and see how that goes. So, and they're great. We don't have a problem with those either. So
yeah. And then 720 Vending says, when I start the Claw World, I'll have to order Nyax because Cantaloupe doesn't have the pulse option for ePort. There we go.
But they are working on it. According to Kevin from Candy Machines, he said that they've been working on a pulse cable for it. I don't think they perfected it yet, but he had gotten some samples or was getting some samples from them to test out on the machines. And so it's in the works.
Well, if they're in the testing phase, they must be pretty far along.
Yeah. So
good.
But that was like back in September. He told me that. So
oh, really? Okay. Well,
yeah. So they may be further along than that now.
Things don't always move quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cool. Well, I'm trying to think what else. So what's everyone's next video they're working on?
Well, I did another collection, so I gotta just throw another collection video up.
We've got collections all weekend, so and we're putting up those 2 new Pokeballs machines. So we got those we're doing, and that's what we're working on.
Good. I've got multiple collection videos already shot, but I need to go. Of course I do. Yeah, but I need to go actually do the game store video, and I need to go do the flea market arcade video. Those are the two that, like, so I was going to do them this past Sunday, but it was Easter, and the game store closed for Easter, so that couldn't work. And just everything piled up. So I haven't been. So when I go to those locations, I'm hoping those collections are going to be a little bit bigger because it's been a little bit longer time to sit there and soak, right? So
did you ever move your location in the flea market? Did you ever you were looking for another booth? Did you ever move to another spot?
So I'm way off in the corner. I'm way off. So like I think I might have described this before, but think of the flea market setup kind of like the Atlanta airport. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Atlanta airport, it's basically like a ladder. There's the main hallway where you can walk or you can catch the train. And then that goes to each terminal. And each terminal is perpendicular, so like this, to the main hallway. So we're at the very end, in one of the very last spots at the end of that row.
Oh.
So like we would be at like gate E36
right.
in Atlanta, right? So it'd be like way over there at the very end of the hallway. So the problem with that spot is it's way off in the corner. A lot of people don't walk all the way down to the end of each row, but everybody walks in the main hallway to get to eat all the different rows or all the different terminals, so to speak. So I'm told the way it works is when a spot in the main hallway comes open, they go to the next person that's been there the longest that's not in the main hallway and asks, do you want to move to that spot? So my problem is I've never been offered.
You're brand new.
Well, I've been there for a couple years at this point. So it's
that's
like,
pretty long.
So yeah. So quite honestly, I feel like I'm about due. I got to be about due because there's been so many changes. But the problem is like one vendor had like 5 or 6 spots in a row and they just closed up shop. So the next person in line didn't just take one, they took all 5 and 6 and they allowed them to do that. So it's like, there's a lot of politics when it comes to that. And quite honestly, like I said, that location, it's very low quality. I mean, the floors are always dirty. Like people just leave garbage all over the place. It's like, I don't love it, but at the same time, it works for what I want it to do. It's basically, it's either that or have those machines in storage. So I might as well have those machines there to pay for themselves being in storage rather than, having storage. Plus I can make content. We get some fun videos out of it from time to time when people break into the machine. So that's always fun too. And who knows, maybe one day we'll have a great collection. We'll see what happens. So yeah, so more on the way though. I do need to go service both those locations and make some videos. So those videos will be on the way. I hope to get one done for the weekend video, but realistically it'll probably be next week.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Well, Amelia's been mad at me because I haven't been at least filming stuff that she could make into shorts and stuff. So I'm going to at least be filming some stuff for her. So yeah. So dad hasn't been holding up his bargain pretty much. So.
Get on the ball, sir. Get on the ball. There we go. All right. PA Pokemon Pool says, by the way, I don't know if he's in here, but Quick Play had a video with Pokemon packs in his coin pushers. Brilliant.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that too.
So that's one,
cool.
you know, so like for me, like obviously I can't run coin pushers, but for people that put prizes on top of the quarters, Pokemon packs are a great prize. I've seen people put dollars, of course, or paper money folded up. I've seen people put old coins in those like coin protector things. I've seen people do like the novelty Bitcoins. I've seen stuff like that. I've seen casino chips. I've seen in Quick Play's case packs of Pokemon cards, anything like that, where you can get more people wanting to play. Even in Claw Kicker's videos, he had some keys that unlock prize lockers in some of his too. So
Yeah,
you can do so many cool things with those coin pusher machines. I wish I could do those.
You know,
Amelia puts a little 3-card packs in her claw machines, and people go crazy. Those are the first thing to go, which is crazy. Like you would think they'd want plush or something, and they want those cards. So those are the first things to go.
What about those marble pushers? I've been thinking about calling that.
Oh man, those are really neat. Those were cool. They're just so big. I don't know where I'd put one.
The only problem is, I don't know exactly how they work. So obviously the marbles don't vend, right? They just get recycled.
No.
Yeah.
But is it ticket based? Like, do you win tickets? Because if so, it wouldn't work for most of us.
No, the prize.
I know there were prize lockers, but how do you win those prize lockers?
So the prize. So I know we're running out of time.
Yeah.
So as you swipe your card and get the marbles to fall, there's little bonuses, and if you get that bonus wheel to spin, it'll either give you kind of like Dave and Buster's. It'll either give you a whole bunch more marbles to shoot for free, or it will drop a prize. And if you land on a big prize, small prize, medium prize, jackpot prize, and it'll push it off, and on the track, the treadmill will drop it. Okay. And then you have to just push it off.
And there was just a whole bunch of prizes in a row up on the top, and then they would just push them out.
So
they work their way on the marbles out to the.
That might be cool. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So they kind of roll. They rolled on the top. It was cool, man.
I got the number of the company. I was going to contact them, but
let's see if we can't get more information about that machine, because I think it'd be cool to maybe like talk about that in some future live streams and kind of see how that works.
I'll contact them tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that for sure.
Or David can. Either way, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Well, Howard is the better salesman than me.
He's persistent. We know that.
Oh, Howard's awesome, man.
Good stuff. Love it. All right. Last question we'll take for the night from PA Pokemon Poll says, have you guys tried to get machines into airports?
I need to work on that. I've actually had a possibility of a yes, but I didn't have any machines. Yes. I contacted the airport and we were working through it, but I didn't have any machines and I forgot to follow through.
So was it like the big airport? Like
Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you just contact them. You work them through. They have a form you fill out and everything. At least mine did. And I was supposed to follow through with that, but it was during the holiday season last time, and I was doing a trip, I think, to Disneyland, and I had no claw machines, and I was trying to get into a mall. So it just kind of spread myself too thin. Didn't have any machines. I didn't follow through with any of that. But that reminds me, I need to work on that.
You know, that's a good point. So being that we all just traveled and some of us went through multiple airports on our trip, I tried to highlight some of the vending machines in my shorts from the airport. But like, I never really thought of how a claw machine or something like that would do at the airport. I think that'd probably do really well, I would imagine.
I would think so, because the kids are sitting around, they got nothing to do.
Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean,
adults too.
Just kind of opened like a whole new door to me. I mean, because I've got, Charleston Airport just down the street. But the question is, would you want to try to get your machine airside or landside? You know what I mean? Like, before or after TSA security?
I would say before, wouldn't you? Or
I would think after, because people are trapped at that point.
They have to wait around.
People are trapped at that point.
You're sitting there waiting at the gate for your,
And then how would that work when you go to service your machine? You got to go through TSA security each time? I would imagine you would have to.
I'm sure they'd let you. Yeah, they'd probably give you a badge of some kind, and you would just go through.
I don't know. You'd probably have to go through a background check, I would guess.
Just run out on the runway. Just take your shirt off. They're like, there goes the claw guy.
On that note, that's how we're going to end the stream tonight.
There you
go. Too funny. Well, we'll talk about the possibility of maybe how airports work in the future, in future live streams. Yeah. So we're in our last minute, so I just want to take a moment to thank you all for joining us this evening. Again, these 2 hours fly by every time. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for watching our videos. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the subscribes. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the support, guys. We love interacting with you on the Discord. Keep all those comments coming in there. Keep those interactions going. Thank you guys so much. Any last words from you guys tonight?
Don't forget, we're giving away a 24-inch claw machine.
Coming up soon.
Yep.
Coming up soon.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go. All right, perfect. All right. Well, with that said, don't forget to like, subscribe, share all of our videos and our channels. We appreciate you all so much. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great night, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.